In today's video, we have a fantastic new attack strategy that you can use in Legends to absolutely surprise your opponents and get 3 stars. Let's jump right into it. The main troops for this army are going to be 5 healers, 3 Meteor Golems, 3 Super Bowlers, and 3 throwers inside of the clan castle. On the Archer Queen, we're going to have Diggy with Giant Arrow and Action Figure. On the King, we're going to have Frosty, Spiky Ball and Snake Bracelet. On the Warden, it's going to be Sneezy with Eternal Tome and Red Gem. And with the Royal Champion, it's going to be the Fox, the Rocket Spear and the Electro Boots. Before we get started, if you want to use this army composition for yourself, link will be down in the description for the army. Also, use code BLUE for amazing videos every single day. So let's get started with this attack strategy. We use a Royal Champion over at the 6 o'clock side, so this attack is going to be starting with an RC charge. That's why we have the Electro Boots as well as the Rocket Spear, because we have got that recall as well to recall the RC away from any damage. Sending it into that 6 o'clock compartment, we are going to get this multi-arch tower right here, as well as the enemy RC and the monolith, which is absolutely amazing. Taking down that monolith nice and early creates perfect pathing to go in towards the multi-arch tower, multi-inferno compartments, as well as setting that pathing and taking down high priority defenses in the monolith, the multi-inferno, the multi-archer tower, also picking up a slight Tesla farm right here as well, which is going to be absolutely perfect. Here comes that recall spell. Now we have perfect pathing. So if we start from the 6 o'clock side, we can push our troops in towards the 5 o'clock section, which is exactly what this attacker is going to do right here. Meteor Golems and the Super Bowlers are down. Log Launcher is deployed nice and early to open up all the way into the middle where the Fire Spitters are, and then the Throwers are going to come out and work in unison with the Super Bowlers and the Meteor Golems. Ice Golem to tank for the Queen, King over at the 3 o'clock side. Super Wall Breaker did come in to open up the multi-archer tower at the 2 o'clock section of the base. Super Bowlers are working their way through towards the Rage Tower, multi-inferno, double Fire Spitter. Once the Log Launcher pops, the Throwers come out. Warden ability goes off right here. With that Rage, it is going to allow the troops to power through this base, and then we overgrowth over around about the 10 o'clock side, getting the Super Whiz Tower, the Scatter and the Expo, because they can be very annoying. A Totem spell is used to tank that Revenge Tower, which is absolutely perfect. We still have King ability, which is going to be the Spiky Ball, which can do devastating power, which is absolutely huge. Royal Champion ability popped inside the middle of the base, and this is really nice because it's going to take so many shots, 8 shots in fact, to take down those defenses. Another totem in between the 2 super wizard towers to distract both of them, which is going to be perfect. It's going to allow the remainder of the troops to power through the base, get the town hall down. We're still holding on to that King ability, and there's not really that much base left, and the Throwers are doing absolutely astronomical work, taking down that Rico cannon with the assistance of the Meteor Golem, and we were able to swag this King ability ideally. And this attack strategy was so strong if it's utilized correctly. Great attack by Robble. Let's get into the second attack. Here we go, attack number 2, and as you can see, there's only 2 minutes and like 12 seconds on the clock when we drop our RC, so it's a very fast attack. With this type of ring base with the invis in the middle of the base, you want to aim to break the defensive ring, which is exactly what this attacker Ash is about to do and showcase for us right here. With the RC coming in from 5 o'clock, took down the Expo, took down that multi-arch tower. Now is working on this Fire Spitter, trying to get a couple more defenses, 3 more invisibility spells remaining, and it's going to break this ring of defenses, which is absolutely huge because now it won't allow our troops to veil over towards the 3 o'clock side, and we can either come in from 3 and come in from 6, as it is a very symmetrical base. But of course, coming in from 6 o'clock with our main push would be ideal, and that's exactly what we're going to see Ash do right here. Super Bowlers are down, Coco Loons and then healers. Then comes the Warden with those Meteor Golems. Now we have got that path set from the Royal Champion. Log Launchers coming in, and this is key right here. So we use the Giant Arrow to take down some of the defenses, so the King walks around the outside, and the Log Launcher right here is going to activate that Invis Tower in the middle of the base. And this means once our troops get towards the middle, there will not be any more Invises to kind of redirect our troops or mess anything up. Warden ability to negate all of that damage with the Eternal Tome and the Red Gem on the Warden. We're going to power through the core with the Throwers, the Bowlers and those Meteor Golems, which is absolutely fantastic. Now Overgrowth comes in. over on the monolith, as well as the super whiz tower and the multi-arch tower to negate any damage. We did leave the multi-gear tower up, but a totem spell right there is going to tank all of that. Unfortunately, we had to use our poison on the ice golems and we missed the furnace in the CC, so that totem also came in clutch right there, tanking for the clan castle. So that overgrowth is absolutely perfect. We have got that king ability still. Royal champion ability was already used and she's still pushing through the base, will help take down the monolith as well as the furnace. Spiky ball getting massive value. We had a super ball split over at the 3 o'clock side, which is huge, and there's not a lot of base left and the troops are going to power on through. We still got throwers, bowlers, meteor golems, the king, the RC, the queen, and this is absolutely crushed. Fantastic attack from Ash. Attack number 3 is going to be incoming. With this legend base, we have got that hero belt, so we need to be a little bit careful right here because the opposing heroes are a little bit juiced and overpowered at the moment. But Rubble comes in with the RC charge over at the 11 o'clock side of the base. We're trying to get this revenge tower because it hits so hard with this new defense. It's so strong. So if you can take it down with the royal champion, it's going to be absolutely perfect. That's exactly what Rubble's going to do. Take down that revenge tower, and now he's setting up the pathing for the initial army to come through and do its job. Expo goes down. Air defense is going to go down as well. Very nicely done. If we can get this recoil cannon down, it's going to have perfect pathing coming on in for the troops to get the job done. That's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to take out the multi-mortar as well. Recall that royal champion, which is absolutely perfect. Now here come the troops in from that 12 o'clock side of the base. They could work their way over towards this 2 o'clock section. Super ballers, meteor golems, healers, coco loons, and the warden has been deployed. Now we have got the eternal tome on top of that warden, which is going to be absolutely perfect, and that red gem, which is going to do a monstrous work. RC deployed in with the troops. Queen over at the 230 side, king at the 3 o'clock side to go on the outside. The log launcher doing great work. Unfortunately, the royal champion popped 1 HP RC right there. Amazing warden ability, keeping the RC alive. Overgrowth in the rage tower at the 10 o'clock side of the base. We rage our troops to push everything through this town hall and in towards the back end fire spitter. Royal champion gets back up to full HP with the healers and that rage, which is absolutely perfect. We wall break in for the monolith over at the 4 o'clock side of the base. The queen and the giant will be able to take care of that very quickly. Royal champion right here is going to go into Normhand's land right there, will get taken down, but the amount of troops in the core of the base, meteor golems, super bowlers, as well as the throwers, and using the totem spells to tank that core damage is absolutely incredible right here. Holding on to that king ability as well. Warden keeping our troops alive and kicking with that red gem. The healers doing their job, healing everything up. Super bowlers at the bottom side assisting the queen and the king, still holding on to that king ability, man, which is absolutely crazy. Throwers in the middle of this base are absolutely tearing everything apart. King ability goes off, spiky ball does some damage, and this is going to be another 3-star. We got one more attack to showcase for you guys to show you how strong this attack strategy really is. Fourth and final attack of this video. Remember guys, if you made it this far, drop a comment, like, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Use code BLUE. Let's jump right into it. We found another dead zone base right here. We have got dead zones around the town hall in the core, and we are going to try to use the RC again to break the circle of defenses or the defensive ring so that our troops don't get distracted or get pulled, which is going to be great. Let's see if Ash can do it right here. RC was deployed over at the 6 o'clock side. We'll be able to take out this fire spitter as well, so we are getting great value from the royal champion as well as breaking this defensive ring, which is going to be absolutely huge. Invises have been used very nice. We have got that bomb hive that we need to be a little bit careful of. Want to take down this wizard tower. Once it goes down, we will be recalling our royal champion. There we have it. Now we have a path coming in to that revenge tower from the 6 o'clock side of the base, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Super bowlers are down with the healers. The meteor golems are in with the coco loons. Ice golem with the queen, so that the queen can break the funnel, so that the king does not come on the inside and stays on the outside at the 3 o'clock side. Log launcher to open up this entire core and let these throwers unleash absolute havoc onto the base. Queen working perfectly right there. Royal champion is veering off, which is a little bit unfortunate, so this RC is going to have a little bit of issue. We popped that rocket spear right there, trying to get her to get as much damage as we can. Warden ability goes off in the middle, trying to tank all of this damage right there, as well as having those healers keep the troops healthy. We end up losing our royal champion a little bit early right here, but look at how strong this attack strategy is. Poison on the furnace, overgrowth at the 9 o'clock side, getting the multi-gear tower, the multi-archer tower, as well as the expo. Pop that king ability early on this one because we have lost our royal champion, so we need to make up for that DPS that we have lost. But again, the throwers, the super bowlers, and those meteor golems in the middle of this base with the red gem of the warden is going to be absolutely crazy. Again, this multi-gear tower is going to cause a bit of issues, but it's going to go down so fast with these throwers. King on the outside, queen on the outside with the action figure as well. And the throwers can take down this minion prince, which is absolutely perfect. Super bowlers with their bouncers is going to do the job. Now all the remainder of the troops are inside of this warden rage aura right here, and it's going to be absolutely crushed. Even with the royal champion going down a little bit earlier, it doesn't really matter too much. As long as you create the pathing, you can manage your troops, manage your spells, totem spells to negate the damage, a good warden ability, get that funnel set, and this is going to 3-star and get you so many triples in legends. Make sure you guys use it and let us know how this army worked out for you.